Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kick It with Tay. Hey, kick it with Tay. Hey, kick it with Tay. Hey. And today we're having a good old Southern breakfast mukbang. Get into this plate, y'all. We got some toast with some jelly. We got some grits, some eggs, some bacon. And of course, Red Bull. My favorite Red Bull. The strawberry apricot. Best Red Bull ever. Best Red Bull flavor ever. Hold on, because that new one, that ginger apple, I feel like it's a tie between those two. And then after that, it's that green one, that elderflower one. Those are my top three. And from time to time, I might get a little bit of wild berry. And then that's it. I'm gonna crack this open because I need a little swig. Oh, that is so good. So good, so good, so good. All right. I'm gonna move this toast out the way. I really didn't want it. I just did it for the video, to be honest. And honestly, Southern breakfast, I feel like it needs cheese toast, not no regular toast and eggs. But anyway, I made this all myself. Maybe next time I will film myself making the breakfast and then come and eat the breakfast. But I just felt like that was a lot of work. I woke up and I wanted breakfast, so I made breakfast. And then as I was making breakfast, I said, well, we need a video idea for today, so let's do a mukbang of me eating breakfast. That's it. Okay, y'all want a piece of bacon? Here, chew a piece of bacon. Look, listen to the crunch. It's crispy. It's crispy. You know why it's crispy? Because I cooked it in the oven. Bacon should be cooked in the oven. Don't cook the bacon on the stove because it cooked too quick. Put in the oven 375, 15 minutes, especially if you're making some grits. Grits take a while to cook. So you put your pot of grits on, and you put your, well, first you preheat your oven. And then you lay your bacon out on whatever tray you're going to cook your bacon. And you turn your pot of grits on. Once you put your grits in the bowl in hot water, then you put your bacon in the oven. And that way they'll be done around the same time. And then eggs take 2 to 3 seconds to cook, depending on how high you got the heat. And the secret to grits, add a little bit of milk. While you cooking them joints, add some milk in it. Here, taste some. Good, right? You don't gotta tell me I'm a chef. You don't gotta tell me. It feels so good to be off work. I could get up and do stuff like this because It's just so relaxing. But I do have to do laundry today. So after I finish eating, I'm gonna get up and go do laundry. And come home, fold my clothes, because I don't think I'm gonna fold them at the laundromat. It's too cold outside. Yeah, that's the plan today. And also I'm gonna watch the Diddy documentary. And then I'm gonna do a video about that. I'm gonna do a video about that. My reaction to it, to the whole thing. That might be coming up tomorrow. We'll see. These eggs is good. Yeah, I'm not really a breakfast person. But sometimes I just be wanting a good homemade breakfast. This is so good. Let's try this toast. That ain't toast all the way. I don't care what nobody say. Raw bread is the best bread. It's so good. Lucky. Yeah, I need to get into this toast. Take a bite of this toast. Rye bread, oh, it's just so good. It does it for me every time. No matter what you eat it with, it's like always good. Now I want to talk about something. This is on my heart, like, and I need y'all to tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? So I got invited to a baby shower. Well, my future godson baby shower, right? And one of my coworkers had called out, right? And my supervisor was like, she came up to me and she was like, let me know if so-and-so is at the baby shower, because I know they called out to go to the baby shower. So I was like, okay, I'll let you know. And when I got to the baby shower, they was there. But like, even though I told the lady like, I'll let you know, I wasn't gonna let her know that, because like that's like super weird. Like, I feel like if someone call out from work, they call out from work. Leave it at that. If they always calling out for work and you trying to find a reason to like cut their hours or something, then do your own investigation. Don't put me in that, because then I'm losing trust from my coworkers, and then they gonna think I'm the snitch of the store, and that's not me, because I don't give a fuck. Nick called out, point blank, period. It don't matter where he went. So she I'm laughing because like it's like so fucking childish and so ridiculous that like a woman that is well in her 40s is acting this way. And I'm just like, it's like so crazy to me. And it's so anyway, this is on Sunday. So Monday when I saw her, I was like no, I didn't see him there. And then she's like, oh, he probably was hiding from you. And then I was like, maybe, I don't know, but I didn't see him there, because I don't want to be involved in that. One, it's not my business, and two, I'm nobody's what's that word? I'm no one's sidekick. I have a mind of my own, and to me, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And I felt like her asking me to tell her if that boy called out to go to someone's baby shower. I feel like that's why you including me in that. If you feel like he went to the girl baby shower, then ask him. Don't put me in it. And then she's talking about, oh, I'm not gonna say nothing. Girl, you gonna say something. Because when they ask for evidence, you're like, somebody told me. And then when you say somebody told me, then they gonna know it had to be him, because the other people wasn't gonna tell. So I just felt like I was put in a situation where, what's that word? I was put in a situation where it went against what I believe in as an employee. So I feel like if you want to call out, just to go places to call out. That's how I feel. Yes, at work you have responsibility. Yes, you want to schedule, blah, 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 blah. And then whatever. But if you feel like you need to call out, call out. I don't care. Call out. Call out. And I just feel like sometimes she just like is too tied up into work. I get it's a company, I get it's a store, I get it's a business. But at the end of the day, we humans. We want to have fun. We want to party. We want to do these things. Yes, the responsible thing to do was to go to work. Well, if he didn't want to miss out on something, he didn't want to miss out on something. And that's his business. And that's not my business to tell you. So then you can go and make him apply to become part-time or cut his hours because he keep calling out. No. You're not going to put me in that. If you want to have your own investigation, you go ahead and have your own investigation. So anyway, Tuesday come. And somehow, some way, she felt she saw a picture. And so my future godson mother came up to me, asked me that I show her any pictures, and I'm like, no. And then I'm like, she came up here talking about she was mad at me. That's another thing. I'm taking customers at the register, and she's yelling across from the photo area talking about I'm very upset with Tay. Like, I felt felt like that was unprofessional, especially when it was other colleagues around at the register. So I was like, what you mad at me for? And then she was like, I'm not gonna tell you. So I just chuckled it off. So my friend came up to me and was like, did you show her any pictures? And I'm like, no, I don't have no pictures from the thing. And she's like, oh, she said she saw a picture of the baby shower, but I ain't post nothing, and none of my family members posted anything, so I don't know how she saw the pictures. And then I'm like, I don't know either, but she's saying she mad at me. So then my friend was like, oh, I caught her in a lie. She didn't see no picture, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But my spidey senses is telling me that my friend might have made a mistake and showed her a picture of the thing. That's what the spirits is telling me. And I know my friend gonna see this video. I don't care. My spidey sense is telling me maybe she forgot and showed the picture. Maybe my friend was like, damn, I fucked up, and now she's trying to cover her tracks. You know, it's so many possibilities of how this could go, how it could have went. But either way, I don't give a fuck, because that boy was at that baby shower. That's none of my motherfucking business. And I'm not no fucking co-worker snitch. I'm not gonna tell you somewhere at where I'm at because they called out. They called out. They missing out on the money. That's them as a person. They decide to call out to go to a party, or they decide to call out, or they keep calling out. That's them. That has nothing to do with me. Just because I attended the party, and yes, me and you are somewhat close, don't mean that I'm gonna be out here snitching on coworkers when they call out. Because little do you know, girl, if I didn't care about my reputation, if I didn't care about how I'm viewed in the workplace, and I wasn't a hard-working person as I am, bitch, I'll be calling out every day. Especially at that job. So, and I wasn't calling the lady a B word. I'm just saying that's how I talk, you know. But anyway, yeah, girl, like, that's none of my business. That was none of my business. So she called herself having an attitude with me. We gonna see what's gonna happen. Now then, this the part that got me. So like I said, I'm on the second floor and I'm checking out customers, and then she comes whisper in my ear, I for sure knew that you wasn't gonna tell me the truth, but I had a little bit of hope that you would tell me the truth, and that's why I'm upset. I said, oh, okay, sorry. What you want me to do? That's none of my business. That's none of my business, ma'am. It's none of my business. None of my business. If you feel he calling out too much, then, excuse me. If you feel he calling out too much, then you go ahead, talk to him again, like you talked to him multiple times, because that's what she told me on the day she told me to snitch on him on that son. She said, I gave that boy so many chances. Well, if you gave him so many chances and he keep on failing, then do what you gotta do, mom. But don't put me in a position where I'm gonna lose trust from my coworkers and they don't trust me as a shift supervisor, or they feel like they can't come to me to explain what's going on in their life and stuff, because there's already that type of environment in the store. Because if you say something or you call out with a certain reason, sometimes they don't believe you, or they just feel like you calling out to call out, when in reality it shouldn't even fucking matter. Bitch, if I call out for a family emergency, I call out for a family emergency. If I call out because I'm calling out, I'm calling the fuck out. Period. That's it. That's all. We human. We go through shit. Sometimes we need to call out to have a little, to go to a little party, you know, to have some little social reaction, some social interaction or whatnot. Like we young. We in our 20s. We in our 20s. We 21, we 22, we 23, 24, 25, 26. You know, we in our 20s, girl. We want to party. We don't want to be responsible all the time. It's a work-life balance, you know? Work-life balance. That's what we need. So if he called out to go to attend, to support his friend, her baby shower, then he called out. Should he have called out? Would I have called out? No, I would have requested the day off and, you know, did it the right way. But even if in that case, he called out, he called out. That was none of my business that he was there. And quite frankly, it ain't none of her business that he was there. And that's how I feel on the situation. And if she see this girl, sorry. I don't know. And what gets me upset about the situation is that she mad at me because I didn't tell her that boy didn't call out. Which that boy was at the thing, at the baby shower. But she not thinking that maybe I feel some type of way that she asked me to do this, putting me in a situation where I'm going to snitch on one of my fellow colleagues, you know, when I'm one of the most trusted managers there, you know. So I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people don't take into account how other people feel when they ask other people to do stuff, or when they attempt to get other people to do so. And also, like, especially people that's like so wrapped up in work, where like work is their life. Like that's all they know is like coming to work, going to work. That's it, you know. Maybe we need to take her out so she can have a good time, so she can party and twerk a little. Because that's what it's giving. It's giving she need to go out. So maybe we should take her out. Maybe that's what we need to do. You know, have a nice dinner, talk, dance. You know, 1 2 1 2. And have a good time. I just feel like it's not that serious. I just feel like it's really not that serious to get so upset over, or, you know, to get your panties in a bunch or get mad. I guess she upset that I lied to her. She could be upset about that. But she has to understand the predicament that she put me in. And I didn't like that situation. And the fact that she came to me. And this is the part. When she said she for sure know that I was going to lie to her, but she had a glimmer of hope that I wouldn't. That upset me. Because, girl, if you knew I was going to lie to you, why would you even ask me to do that? So that means, like, you trying to put me through tests. You trying to put me through tests. And I feel like you put me through these tests that you know that I'm not going to go for, so you can build up some type of misconstrued, what's that word? Some type of misconstrued personality trait of me. I don't like that. I don't like that. But I guess you gotta be the villain in somebody's story. So whoop-de-doo. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please tell me if I'm right or wrong in the comments. Please, because I need to know. I need to know. Because I feel like I'm right in what I did. And yeah, she probably going to be mad at me for a couple of weeks, a couple of months. And if we doing the not talking thing, we could do the not talking thing. I really don't care. As long as as long as I come for help when we at work, and we be professional about it, then we could be professional about it, because that's my number one priority when I'm at work. I'm not worrying about who called out to go where, or who not coming on. I'm not worrying about that. They called out, so what? We gotta do what we gotta do. The store's still open. We understand. Shit. We always understaffed every day. And then if you work on the first floor, you always understaffed on the first floor because everybody be up on the motherfucking second floor. So it don't make me no damn mind if people call out. But anyway, that's in this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. With that being said, peace.